In this series, we'll explore classic Zelda themes, how the original version develops over time, and how it's used today. I'm Kevin, and welcome to Zelda Music Theory. But first, a little housekeeping. Get it? House, because the... Spoilers, I'm not going to show any Tears of the Kingdom footage or talk about where this theme occurs in Tears of the Kingdom. Any comments 2023, let's just keep a spoiler warning right at the top. Okay, so 1997, Nintendo released the greatest game of all time, Fight Me. Now Koji Kondo composed the entire Zelda 1 soundtrack, The Adventure of Link, Zelda 2, A Link to the Past on SNES, and of course now the first 3D installment, Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, the entire Zelda sound could be attributed to him, but at a bare minimum, he laid the foundation for everything that came after him. And in his first few Zeldas, he cements what I call the Zelda chords. Let me show you. So if we were in the key of B flat major like this, then you go down a whole step, down another whole step, and at last down a half step to land on 5. This has very much become the Zelda chord progression. Now I'm currently working on a whole other video on why Zelda sounds courageous, and it involves this chord progression. I'll save the other 20 examples for that one, but let me give you a little sneak peek into Ocarina of Time. Right off the bat at the beginning of the game, we get Navi, a main character introduction. What do we get? The Zelda chords. Kokiri Forest introduction, the Zelda chord progression. Halfway through, again, just for good measure. And then the most amazing, the most exhilarating experience in all of Zelda. You enter a house. And finally, we get to the theme of the day, the house theme. What an awesome composition. Now, to any super Zelda nerds out there, you'll actually recognize that the house theme happens before the Kokiri Forest theme. Navi enters inside of Link's house, and he's asleep, and it plays. Now, this is the type of thing that I love about Zelda. People don't even realize, oh, it's the 1, flat 7, flat 6, 5 progression. I didn't even realize that until earlier this year. But here we get that same chord progression, just with Lydian mode. So Lydian mode is just major with a raised fourth. That's all it is. So we get this awesome intro. And then we get and then it moves down a whole step. And each time we get D major, but then we get the Lydian sound. Now in D major, you really only have F sharp and C sharp. Everything else is a white key. But here, we get a G sharp, because that's the raised fourth. Then move down a whole step. C major. What's an F sharp doing in C major? The raised fourth, it's Lydian mode. Then we get B flat major. E naturals in B flat. Normally it's very cool. Very, very cool sound. All of that to end back on the 5 chord, A dominant 7. And it loops. Now soon I'll release the first installment in a new series called How to Play, where I'll teach you how to play the house theme. Now in case you didn't know, I actually have an amazing Patreon community where I release exclusive how to play videos like Zelda's Lullaby. And right now I'm releasing Serenade of Water and Song of Healing. Both of those are requests from my amazing patron Penrose. Thank you so much for being a patron. It cost him $5. But let's get back to this amazing music of Zelda. Now while I have your attention, I have to know, do you think the downbeat is on the bass note or on the melody notes? In other words, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4? Or is it, I can't even do it that way. Oh gosh. 1. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you guys hear it? I saw sheet music the other day that had this as the downbeat, and it went 1, tay, 2, tay, 3. I can't even count it. It's driving me crazy. I have always viewed the bass note as being syncopated on the and or the tay of 4. In other words, this pickup going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it syncopated every time the bass note hits, or is it 1? 1. You guys see what I'm saying? It could be that the bass note is the downbeat, or it could be that the melody notes are the downbeat. How do you guys hear it? I'm genuinely curious. Am I in the minority here, or does everyone hear it the way I do, where it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, tay 4. You know another piece that does that? When you sneak into Hyrule Courtyard. Yeah, that one's even worse. How does that one go? Oh, that's similar. Is it Lydian mode? It's like. Wait, is that the same chord progression? I've never thought about that. Hold on a second. Oh, we are so pulling this up. Hold on a second. So far, it's very bluesy 1-4-1. Okay, it's definitely not flat 7, flat 6. It's just like blues progression. It's almost like 12-bar blues, like 1-4, 1-5, 4-1. It might be in 12 bars too. I'll have to go back and look at that. But check it out. What do you hear? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 dum, 2, 3, 4, 2 dum, 2, 3, 4. I've gone back and forth on this one. I don't know how I hear it. The way I heard it growing up, I think, is different than the way I hear it today. The way I heard it growing up was da dum bum bum da dum bum 1, 2, 3, 4 da dum bum bum. The way I hear it today, I think harmonically it makes more sense the other way, but it's a little bit ambiguous. We don't really know. There's no percussion. Even when it loops, it's still a little bit like, well, is the whole thing syncopated or is it not? I don't know why Koji Kondo does that. It's very interesting to me. Okay, huge tangent. I apologize. That's the type of thing I normally put in director's cut. Let's keep moving. Well, such a catchy and functional melody could not be left behind. It appeared in Zelda games ever after. Departing from Ocarina of Time in 1998, we get Majora's Mask in 2000. Then we get fan favorite Wind Waker in 2002, but this time it's in G major instead of D, and it starts with a slight variation on the intro. Interesting. So instead of going, it goes. Nice. Beautiful. But that's not all with Wind Waker. There's another little reference here. Pause the video if you want a little challenge to see if you can think, where else in Wind Waker do we hear this theme? This one is so cool. And it's in D major, the original key. Check this out. From Orca's house, where you learn how to do that parry attack for the first time, I think, in any Zelda game. It's sort of the sword training. Check this out. Check that out. So playful, so cool. And by the way, that's D Lydian mode again, right? I mean, it's the same. Adds a little chromaticism there, kind of cool. Did anyone catch this? Are you kidding me? Kokiri Forest from Ocarina of Time. How cool is that? Right around where the house theme is played, both of the flat 7, flat 6 thing going on, but that's not the only time they quote it. Check this out. How beautiful. Errol's theme infused into this. 8-Bit Music Theory did an awesome video on this, so go check that out. But wait a second. Right here. Are you kidding me? How cool is that? They quote the second part, so they break the theme into two. They put one inside of Orca's house, just slightly hidden in the intro. They put the other half right in the middle of Outside Island. So cool. Oh my gosh. I'm getting carried away. Back to the house theme. Minish Cap 2004. I never played that one, by the way. So I'm glad they at least moved it up an octave before they got to that super low note. Oh my gosh. Very tech labby going on, right? Twilight Princess 2006. Interesting. Couple of minor changes. Instrumentation changes, the biggest one. Beautiful. I have never heard that piece in my life. I literally did not listen all the way through before filming this. Are you kidding me? What the heck was that? Who's been watching my Wind Waker every title theme? A little bit of flat 6 going on, right? So what is that? It's just flat 6 to 1, right? I did a video on that in my Mario video. I talk about that. I have a Mario short on that as well. Let's see. How does this go? Same thing. Okay, where did they go there? So they went Flat 6 to 1. Then they go up a minor third, and they do it again. And then right back in. Wow, how cool. Just totally exploiting that flat 6 to 1 progression. I literally have never heard that. Skyward Sword 2011. Little marimba going on at the end. This one's also in G, so this is kind of like Wind Waker. Beautiful. A Link Between Worlds, 2013. Same key as the original, D Lydian. And alas, we end our journey of the Evolution of the House theme. Hope you all enjoyed. Wait, what? It's not in Breath of the Wild? Is it in Breath of the Wild? Now again, pause the video if you want a shot at this one. Do we hear this theme in Breath of the Wild? Up in the farthest, most secluded cabin in the mountains, hidden with a secret, just like how to shield surf, at Selmy Spot, we get this. And it's the same chords. How beautiful. Now this theme is also in Pondo's Lodge in Breath of the Wild. It's kind of the cabin theme from Breath of the Wild, but it seems like nobody even noticed. How awesome is that? This little Easter egg that still we're getting these little references to our favorite games of all time like 6 years after the fact. I didn't even know this one until this year. I heard it earlier this month and went, wait a second, but that's not where this journey ends. All right, let me bring it home. Home, get it? Because no? My homies? I'll leave. Now again, regarding spoilers, I'm not going to be discussing where this theme comes from in the game or any kind of details like that. I'm just going to play the theme. And by the way, that theme that we get from Breath of the Wild in the cabins also is in the cabins of Tears of the Kingdom. All right, you ready? Original key. Such a warm sound. Ooh. Wow. Gosh. And then it repeats. Wow. Well, let's quickly break down some of those chords. Let's listen. Wow. So it kind of goes. So major 7 chord. Beautiful. You get that a lot to end pieces. Beautiful sound. Beautiful sound, really, really cool. Just adding some color tones with a guitar on top. Awesome job with this arrangement. There you have it, the first in a new series of Evolution of Zelda music, the house theme, episode 1. What would you like me to cover next? Leave a comment below. Also, soon to drop at the 10,000 sub mark is my full director's cut version of every Zelda main and title theme. Go check it out. Thank you so much. Thank you to my patrons. You guys are amazing. And as always, Zelda Music Theory, out.